We'll call the meeting to order. Item number 1 is our roll call. Ms. Jill.
Mr. Lady. Mr. Robinson.
Present.
Ms. Lewin. Mr. Bourgeois.
Present.
Mr. Murphy. Mr. DeFrancis.
Here.
Mr. Klein Peter.
Present.
Mr. Burchett.
Present.
Mr. Lewis Lambert.
Present.
Ms. Burrow. Mr. Jake Lambert.
Present. Thank you, Ms. Jackie. Item number 2 is our pledge of allegiance. Mr. John DeFrancis.
Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item number 4 is our invocation. Mr. Lewis Lambert.
Let's please bow our heads and join me in the Lord's Prayer. Our Father,
Lord in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, and we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Thank you, Mr. Lambert. Next, we have our mission statement. Mr. Marty.
Mission of the Ascension Parish School System is to provide each student the high quality education necessary to succeed in an ever-changing world.
Thank you, Mr. Bourgeois. Before item number 5, Ms. Jill, do we have any public comment cards?
No.
All right, no public comment. We'll move on. Item number 5 is approval of minutes from October 7th, 2025. We got a motion by Mr. Marty Bourgeois, second by Mr. Lewis Lambert. Do we have any further discussion on this item? Any opposition? All right, that motion carries. All right, moving into our meeting items. Number 1 is recognition of recipients of grants given by the Ascension Retired Teachers Association. And we have Ms. Troy Blank here. Come on up, Ms. Blank. Anywhere.
Well, this evening, I'm here representing the Ascension Retired Teachers Association. Our goal each year is to fundraise so that we can offer grants to our student teachers, or as they're called today, teacher residents. This year, I'm very pleased to say that we have enough money to award 5 grants. We had 37 eligible student teachers in our district. They have to be actively teaching in our district. And of those 37, we have 5 recipients this evening. So I have here with me Mr. Cornell Bourgeois. He's also representing us today. At this time, I'd like to present our teachers, student teachers, or intern teachers. I'm stuck in that old language. Our first recipient is Abby Bruno. Our next one has a very similar name, Miss Anna Bruno. Next is Miss Caitlin Bourgeois. Then we have Miss Michaela Como. And finally, Mr. Grant Gotro.
Congratulations. We're going to picture right.
I'd like to thank you all for the future.
Yes.
Already taken over.
What? 1, 3, 2, 1. Let's see.
Thank you.
Well, you look at it.
You know, that's perfect. Yeah.
Come on, Mr. Lee. Come on, man.
Three, two, one. One more, three, two, one. All right.
Thank you. I just want to take a moment to thank Ms. Troy and thank Mr. Cornell for all that they do to encourage teachers to continue to enter education. And hopefully these 5 interns will one day be teachers right here in Ascension Parish. So thank you for all that you do. Thank you.
All right, board, we'll move on to item number 2, leadership ascension presentation of group project. Unfortunately, they had a conflict and couldn't make it tonight, so I'll need a motion to table that item.
Motion table.
We got a motion by Mr. Francis, second by Mr. Kleinpeter. Any further discussion? Any opposition? All right, that item will be tabled to a future meeting. All right, item number 3 is administrative introduction. Dr. Edith Walker.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bursaday. Tonight, I have the pleasure to introduce the Assistant Principal of Apple Digital Academy, Ms. Melissa Sutton. Melissa earned a Bachelor's of Arts in English Education from Southeastern Louisiana University. She earned her Master's of Education in Educational Leadership from Southeastern, and she is a National Board Certified Teacher in English and Language Arts. She taught for 1 year in Plaquemine, in my own hometown, but I'm glad you joined Ascension Parish, and she's been with us for over 23 years. She taught a year at East Ascension, 20 years at Santa Monica High School as an English teacher, career coach, special education teacher, and a graduation coach. She even served as a teacher coach at Apple Digital. She is married to Dane Sutton, and they have 4 children together, Allie McCormick, Cheyenne Sutton, Kayla Sutton, and Ethan Sutton. I reintroduce to you Miss Melissa Sutton. Give us a few words. You're right there.
Oh, right here.
Let's go.
Well, I just want to say thank you all. This has been a dream for a few years of mine. I've been working towards this. I just want to thank everybody who's pushed me to become the leader I am today. I had a lot of good people, a lot of people sitting here today who were admins over me, who believed in me and pushed me. And so I'm excited to work with Ms. Hollins. She is taking a chance on me, who worked so well. And I can't wait to see all the things that we're gonna do to change Apple and get us moving.
I'm excited, very excited, Melissa. Thank you so much. Of your promotion, and I'm going to charge your family with taking you out tonight, right? So we're gonna allow you and all of the interns to leave at this time before we continue with our board meeting.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you all so much for being here.
All right, board, we'll continue on. I think that's a quiet exit, whoever had it. Whoever had it. All right, item number 4 is board management system. Mr. Darby Lambert will present.
Good evening.
Good evening, Darby.
So just want to give kind of a status where we were with the board, software that's done now. As of November 30th, the software contract for board document, when we had, at that point, we were not having a meeting contract. As you can see, there's a possibility of loss of data, right now, we have over 30 years worth of archived meetings within the software. We also have our job descriptions. So with that in mind, as we've gone out, we've had to get 3 different quotes. So far, we've gotten, board docs, diligent, assembly, and affordable. At this time, I have not been able to speak so far with, the LSBA policy. They're gonna be the ones who maintain assembly. I haven't had a chance to speak with them about what service they provide. And as of recently, I found out that, the job descriptions can be brought into assembly. It's just not there. We didn't realize, well, both teams didn't realize that we actually needed it. So, with that in mind, I'd like to make a recommendation that, we go ahead and renew board docs for another year with the intention of giving the clerk 2 steps. First, I want to make sure that I enter into agreement so that for the next 3 to 6 months, we can still keep board docs running. We'll be able to move it, move along at the pace we need. And at the same time, we're gonna also, I'm gonna ask for the committee to be formed so that, we can start evaluating the software and each of the needs that needs to be met will be, you have that change. So here's what I want to go ahead and, go ahead and enter into an agreement so that board doc can continue for whatever time we need to be able to bring it up, and then also just form a group, that will actually evaluate the software, both, all 3 and any of it, obviously, but so far that's the 3 that we've got. So, I brought this committee, I'd like to see, for, motion to,
I would, have any comments, Mr. DeFrancis?
Question, why can't we just bring this to a technology committee and versus forming a special committee for this? Could we just funnel it to a technology committee?
I think we certainly could.
When is the contract expire? At the end of November?
November 30.
Do we have time?
No, that would be a later,
That would be a later-
process. Yeah, that process would come later. We have to make a decision today to move forward. And I guess for clarity purposes, this is not just the software we see here, right? It has policies, it has meeting minutes, it has, job descriptions. And also we're using a company Forethought that's currently doing those, policies for us. That would be a switch of policy making too. So there's a lot to the process.
So the negative is to keep rolled out, and that's what we do.
That's the recommendation.
Yes, ma'am. And then we think of us,
So board docs is gonna go away in 6 months either way. And so we
Either
can
way?
either go to diligent or we can go to STEM.
okay, one more that from the.
They've dissolved their company, not us. We are not getting rid of it. They're getting rid of themselves. And so what Darby is asking is that we need employees to come in and look at both of these programs to help us determine which is the best one, the people who use it every day. So I don't mind it coming. That's what he's talking about, not our technology. It can still come back to technology. Absolutely, I have no problem with that.
Okay, it's more that from now to this, and,
It's really November 30th, but if we go with diligent, they will give us, I think it's what, 6 months to be able to transfer our stuff back.
Run with board doc while we.
If we were to go to Assembly today, we have until November 30th to change everything over, which we do not believe we have time to be able to do that. That's why we're asking.
So
for
wait,
more
hold
time. Mhm.
Mr. Robinson.
Did they recommend a company?
Tuesday.
Is there?
Well, Board Docs is becoming diligent.
The bigger company.
They're already owned by Diligent. They just, the Board Docs portion is going away. And they're becoming diligent.
Well, the software, I'm sorry,
Go ahead.
Go ahead, go.
the software you see right now, from what I understand, that's going away. It's gonna be a completely different platform. So no matter what, you gotta run something.
Mr. Congress.
Darby, I did find out today, our policy documents are very solid, but we have done a great job keeping up with it, even though Forethought is whatever, but we can drop that in assembly. We can drop it in pretty quick, because there's a couple other boards that have really strong policies and kept up with them. They have to, they were Forethought, they dropped in. I mean, there's several school boards, I mean, they say in 2 years, 90% of the states will all be with Assembly, so I'm concerned with board docs. They got hacked for the third time, you know more about that than me, is that gonna affect us?
So the last time they got hacked was in May, and it was a data breach. The data breach was, there was a global flag that turned on a certain folder that was private and made public. In our case, the only thing in that folder was two of the logos, of JPEG for our logo. That was it. There were other districts that did have that data breach, but as far as data getting moved or that didn't happen with this. That was the last one that I researched the last few days, that's the only one I've seen. If there's other ones, you're welcome to, to entertain, but all I know is the one back in May.
So there would be no way that we can make this happen. I mean, there's no possible way to switch. I mean, I think we're hanging on to a problem. I mean, just me. I mean, I think it's a problem. It's gonna be a problem. There's a reason why it's not changing. I'm blessed. That's just my concept.
Good, Mr. Bourgeois.
Yeah, well, when it comes to this, I'm really not, for technology. He doesn't think we can switch things over, and we want to look at this. We've got 6 months, and I agree with him. Bring the technology committee. I'm not saying we don't need to go away from these folks, but I don't know if it's the right time. I would look to go against staff recommendations, but this time I'd like to make a motion, move forward with staff.
All right, we got a motion to go with staff recommendation in a second, and we have some more comments. Mr. Lambert?
That's just a recommendation to move forward with the staff recommendation on a temporary basis. Create a staff level committee to evaluate and bring it to that, those recommendations.
Yeah, and I think that's what the recommendation is
Yes.
from staff. Yes. Any more comments? We got a motion in a second. Motion by Mr. Bourgeois, second by Ms. Robin Delane. Any other conversation? Any objections? We can do a roll call.
Ms. Delaney,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson.
Yes.
Ms. Bluen,
Yes.
Mr. Bourgeois,
Yes.
Mr. Murphy.
Yes.
Mr. DeFrancis,
Yes.
Mr. Klein Peter,
Yes.
Mr. J,
Yes.
Mr. Lewis Lambert,
Yes.
Mr. Jake Lambert.
Yes. All right, that motion passes. Thank you, Ms. Jill. All right, moving on to our last item is meeting item, which is number 5, superintendent evaluation report for 24-25. Mr. Marty Bourgeois.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. President. Today on October 7th, we concluded our superintendent evaluation and had our executive meeting with Dr. Walker. Our evaluation consisted of 4 different areas. One was instructional leadership, which was weighted at 40%, school board relations 20%, district community relations 20%, administration and operational management. Dr. Walker, we were so very, very fortunate to have her hear these scores, you don't understand. Instructional leadership, 3.95 out of a possible 4. School board relations, 3.89 out of a possible 4. District community relations, 3.94 out of a possible 4. And administration and operational management, 3.81 out of a possible 4. Overall, 3.91 out of 4. This is extraordinary scores and very, very well deserved. Dr. Walker, we are blessed to have you. We want to thank you for a great job. I think it's very wonderful.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Thank the board for a minute for the confidence that they have in me and being the superintendent of Ascension Public Schools. I truly enjoy the work that I do. I love the work that I do. I love our students and our staff and our faculty members, and that score only drives me to work harder, right? Because I want to make sure that we are meeting the expectation for a score like that. So thank y'all so much, and I do appreciate all of the support you give me each and every day. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bourgeois, Dr. Walker. Moving on to our consent agenda. I'll read them all before we move on. Item number 1 is approval of the cooperative endeavor agreement with the Gonzales Police Department and the school security officers. Item number 2, approval of monthly Head Start Services Report, September 2025. Item number 3, approval of monthly personnel report, September 2025. Number 4 is approval of out-of-state field trip for East Ascension High School wrestling team to attend the Queen of South competition, Enterprise, Alabama, December 12th through 14th, 2025. Number 5 is approval of out-of-state field trip for East Ascension High School wrestling team to attend the Knockout Christmas Classic Tournament, Kissimmee, Florida, December 18th through 21st, 2025. Do we need to remove anything from our consent?
Motion to accept.
We got a motion by Mr. Lewis Lambert. Second by Mr. Jake Lambert. Do we have any further discussion? Any opposition? All right, that motion carries. All right, moving on to our committee information. Item number 1 is report out of committee meetings. The only report we have is the operations update workshop we just had, which was a full board, so no report needed there. We'll move on to scheduling of committee meetings. Do anyone need to schedule? Mr. Conley,
We need a policy committee meeting on the 18th to 16th.
all right. Good with you. Anybody else for committee meetings? All right, moving on to our next section, superintendent and board comments. Number 1, superintendent comments.
We have a few comments. I just want to remind everyone that we have a $1 dress down day tomorrow to help fight cancer with the American Cancer Association. We're inviting all of our students and all of our faculty to participate, and all of the money goes to fighting cancer, and especially specifically within Ascension Parish. I also want to let you know that I met with our teacher advisory council. As you know, that is a council that we put together 3 years ago. And our teachers continue to bring valuable feedback to the table on how we can continue to be a successful school district. In the upcoming weeks, I will meet with our student advisory council as well as our parental advisory. And then this is a big one, so just keep your ears open, board members. Report cards went out yesterday, right? So if you have any comments or concerns, parents may be reaching out to you. Send all of that directly to me. That's not gonna be a problem. Instruction and I will take care of it. But I'm very proud. We've gotten through our first 9 weeks and our kids are doing really well. We visited plenty of classrooms in the first 9 weeks. Very proud of what I see and what our students and teachers are doing. And then finally, the state one-time payout will be distributed on October 30th. Our business department is working overtime to make sure that we're putting that $2,000, $1,000 additional pay in our employees' hands. So I just want to thank them for all that they're doing as well. That's all I have.
All right, thank you, Dr. Walker. Item number 2, board member comments.
Just move with one comment. I know we, talking about the one-time pay. I think we're trying to put something together for next meeting, Dr. Walker.
Yes, and so we have several options that we have for our one-time. I think one of the better options that we have is around $1,500. And I think that will cost us around 5.6, almost $6 million to put an additional $1,500 in the hands of our employees. I definitely want to hear your feedback before we actually go forward with a recommendation around that. So just kind of keep that in mind. We did the window of $1,250 all the way up to $2,000 and $1,500 seems to be something that we don't even have to think about. The money is there. We will collect the money in our ad valorem, and we can again give additional pay to our employees and thank them and continue to thank them for all that they do for our 24,000 students. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Teachers pay monthly, weekly, bi-weekly.
Monthly. Teachers get paid, everybody gets paid monthly. Teachers are paid on the 15th and all other employees are paid on the 25th. But it's monthly.
Any other board comments? Mr. DeFrancis?
If I'm not mistaken, they're starting a special session in a few days in Baton Rouge. Just like to point that out, and everybody needs to keep their eyes on this special session. The topic of it, I believe, is elections. So, and a whole lot on elections. So,
Thank you. Any other comments? All right, moving on to closing of meeting. Number 1, adjournment. I got a motion by Mr. Burke, second